The 3DS is an amazing handheld. I never had one until I bought one off of eBay about 6 months ago, and I'm really enjoying it. You're probably wondering why I wanted a 3DS, but I bought one because I really wanted to play Ocarina of Time on the go, and to start collecting most of the games. And I really like this trailer of Reggie getting burned by Bowser. I love you, Reggie. The 3DS is the predecessor of the DS, and the main gimmick of this handheld is you can turn on this 3D effect, and I don't use it. I really don't use it. The 3DS came out in 2011, so it came out 14 years ago. Damn, I feel old. It was first priced at $250 with some launch titles like Street Fighter 4, Lego Clone Wars, Pilot Wings, Steel Diver, and a few more. The 3DS didn't do so well when it first came out, and I could see why with lackluster launch titles. Pilot Wings is a really good game, don't get me wrong. I love how you can fly around Woohoo Island, and especially since Wii Sports Resort was my childhood growing up. But then you got like Street Fighter 4, which you could already play on like the PS3 and Xbox 360. So yeah, I can see why it didn't do so well. But luckily they were able to pull the clutch with the 3DS, with the Ambassador program. Basically the Ambassador program was a way to apologize to people who first bought the 3DS. So basically the whole program was, after Nintendo dropped the price of the 3DS, they dropped it from $250 to $170. So if people bought the 3DS before the price drop, they then got 20 free games and a certificate saying, hey, you're an ambassador. But the 20 free games are pretty good. You got 10 NES games and 10 GBA games. But some of the games from the program were Super Mario Bros., Metroid, Legend of Zelda, Ice Climber, Donkey Kong Jr., Metroid Fusion, Mario Kart Circuit, Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, Zelda the Minish Cap, and F-Zero Maximum Velocity. So, at least they got some pretty good games. Especially Metroid Fusion, now that was a good one. I won't lie, I actually like this program. I like this program because it showed that Nintendo actually kind of cared about their customers, especially comparing them nowadays. Oh my god, why the hell did they have to increase the Switch price? After some time, there were a few different models of this thing, including the OG one, the XL, which is mine, the new XL, and a 2DS that doesn't have the 3D effect. So you got a lot of options when buying a 3DS nowadays. Well, off of eBay. I do like how the 3D effect isn't forced upon you. You have a slider on the top screen that allows you to turn it on and off, and I'm glad for that because not a lot of games use it well, and I feel like I'll get a migraine if I stare at it too long, but I'm glad it's entirely optional. I really appreciate that. I have the XL model. I bought this one because I like the blue on it, and I like the big one because my hands are like giant meat paws, and I just wanted to feel comfy whenever I play on this thing. I really like the blue, and it feels quite hefty. I also like the circle pad and the 3 big buttons on the bottom. I also really like how the stylus stays in place. It doesn't feel like it will plop right out like the DS. The only thing that my 3DS doesn't have with the new XL is the circle pad on the top right. It's basically a small nub that controls the camera on some games, and the new XL has amiibo function. If I wanted to use my amiibos on my 3DS, I would have to get a NFC reader in order to do so. Meanwhile, the new XL has it already built in. Now I'm wondering why I didn't go for the new XL. I'm glad you can still make Miis on this. And for a quick comparison, here's the XL with the DSi. And yep, mine's a big boy. So in short, I love the design of the 3DS. It also has some fun gimmicks inside like taking pictures, making sounds like on the DSi, and creating Miis. I wish I was able to do the Street Pass thing, but since not a lot of people have a 3DS anymore, I can't really use it. There is another reason why I wanted a 3DS, and it's because of the old trailers. Now these trailers are really good. Reggie, Iwata, and Miyamoto will do these wacky trailers, and I love how much personality went into these. Like, Reggie showed off his Animal Crossing house, he and Iwata had an awesome fight for Mii's coming to Smash, and the one where they're all puppets and they turn into Star Fox. I really love these trailers. It kind of showed that they had fun working on these, and doing fun, goofy stuff. I mean, Reggie even showed up in a Robot Chicken skit, and trained for a Nintendo contest. This is peak right here. But let me show you the main reason why I got the 3DS, and it's because of the games. I know I said the launch titles weren't that good, but the stuff that later came out sure did, and I'm going to show off my collection of what I got. So far, I have Fire Emblem Conquest, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Luigi's Mansion, Pilot Wings, Animal Crossing New Leaf, and Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. Those are just the ones with the cases. I also have Metroid Samus Returns, Luigi's Mansion 2, Mario Kart 7, a regular shell game, and Star Fox 3D. And what I do with the games that don't have a case, I just put them in the ones that already have cases. I really love these games, and I'm glad to have them. I got these games so I could also play them at lunch when I'm at work, and to experience what I missed out on in 2011. I love Ocarina of Time 3D, and it's really fun to play Mario Kart 7 once in a while. I do gotta play more of New Leaf though. I also forgot to mention that the 3DS can also play DS games, and that's pretty good. And I can play Super Princess Peach anywhere I go with my 3DS. I do wish I could get footage of me playing these games, but it is so hard to get a capture card onto a 3DS and really expensive. Capture cards for a 3DS are really rare, and it's really scary to send your 3DS off to someone to install it and you feel like you're never going to get it back after you do it. I'm kind of scared to do that, I won't lie, because I have no idea what can go wrong and I don't want to replace this beautiful thing. So long story short, I love the 3DS. It has a great design with great games, and it came from a time where both Reggie and Iwata were working at Nintendo, and I just miss those times. My only complaint is I wish it was easier to get a capture card on this thing, and I wish that the eShop wasn't shut down on this. But this is still a great handheld, and I'm actually glad to have one for about 6 months now. But it is time for me to play Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Hey everybody, it's Reggie from Nintendo.
Oh my god, it's Reggie! It's Reggie!
Let's go inside and see what I've done to my place.
Yeah man, go ahead and show me your house there.
Way to work. No house is complete without an invincibility star.
Nice.
And my personal favorite piece, Captain Olimar's ship from Pikmin.
Now that's a pretty damn good house. Let me finish the video and I'll start on mine. Well guys, hope you have a nice day and I will see you later. So see ya, and I'm gonna be a great mayor.